How you doing? Do you like basil? I love basil. Would you like to be able to grow never-ending amounts of basil without actually really having to do anything? I'm going to show you how. It's real easy. Got a little basil plant here. Got another one right here. And I'm going to show you how you can literally grow yourself a never-ending amount of basil. Right, so we got our basil plant here, all right? So you're going to need three things. Well, I guess technically four. You're going to need your basil plant. You're going to need a glass or a cup or something that you can put water in. And you're going to need a piece of aluminum foil. And then all you need is a pair of snips or a knife. All right, so we're going to get into just a bit of basic plant biology here, okay? So anywhere where a leaf or a branch grows out, it's called a node, right? So this is internodal spacing, and this is your node. With basil, what you can do is this. That's a pretty nice little basil plant. We're going to take our snips. We're going to find a node where we have branching already coming out. So we already have it. Here's our branching. Okay. We're going to take our snips. We're going to come in here to our node, right? We're just going to snip that off right there. Watch this. Bam. So now, with this, I'm going to use that in my dinner tonight. Just kidding. No, I'm not. I'm showing you how to do this. All right. So now what's going to happen here is both of these branches, okay, are going to grow into separate stems. And so instead of having one main stem, okay, now this is going to branch off and create a great big bush. And when these branches get long enough with enough nodes on them, you can cut the tip off up here somewhere, wherever it happens, okay? And it will Y out again, and eventually you'll just have this massive, beautiful bush of basil, okay? I'll show you on the next plant too, because these branches are smaller. I don't know why that's fallen over. All right, so same thing on this one, okay? We're going to see we've got a node and we have two branches coming out. So we're going to take our pruners, just going to come in here and take the top right off of that. And now this branch is going to grow out, and that branch will grow out. So instead of having one main stem, now we're going to have two big stems creating Ys. And you can do this farther down the branch, and it will just exponentially increase the size of your bush, okay? So we got that part down. Next, hang on, let me reset the camera. Next, what you want to do is you want to strip your stems down. This is a little long. I'm going to cut that off to about there. Okay. We're going to take the blade of this and we're just going to scratch this stem up just a little bit. Do the same with the other one. So you have stripped that down too. See, here's all the beautiful basil leaves we cut off. We're just going to scratch this up. Okay, next we take our piece of aluminum foil. We just put it on the top of the jar. And then we punch 2 holes in the top. All those holes do is hold your basil in place. That's all, so it doesn't fall into the water, doesn't tip over, none of that. So just put that down in there like that. Put that down in there like that. Okay, and now you guys can see, where are they? Oh, why won't that show? Okay, let's see if we can get it this way. There, see the stems are in the water? Okay. All you need to do now is just make sure that that water doesn't dry up and evaporate past those stems. And then in the next couple of weeks, those little stems that are in the water will start putting out roots. Once they put out roots, you can just take these right out of the water here, put them right into soil, and then they will just continue to grow into healthy little basil plants. And then you can trim those basil plants into more basil plants if you choose to. And in the meantime, you get to figure out something to do with all this beautiful basil that you just trimmed off. And now these basil plants will just continue to thrive. They'll be in shock for a week or so. That's no big deal. I've got 4 more basil plants I can eat from. And so then you can just do the same with these. When they get longer, you can just top them and they'll get bushier and bushier and bushier. So I hope this helps. Everybody loves basil, and now you have free basil. And another way you can do this, if you don't want to start your own basil plants from seed, they sell live basil plants at the grocery stores. And possibly, maybe the top of a basil plant may break off and find itself in your pocket, perhaps. Just saying. Stranger things have happened. Then, you could just take the top of that basil plant home with you and put it in water and start your brand new basil plant for yourself without having to spend $15 at the store to buy one. Hope that helps. All right, guys. Grow good food. Have an awesome day. See ya.